What's up guys, welcome to another video on my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to make a tutorial video and upload it to YouTube using Camtasia 2023. Okay, so I've been using Camtasia for about 5 years, so I think it is a great one. In this video I will show you how to cut and trim your screen recording, how to add text to your video, how to add transition, how to create some special effect for your webcam, and also how to add your mouse cursor effect, as well as how to work with your audio, add background music, and also how to export to final result. Okay, and I will also show you quickly how to upload it to your YouTube channel. And being mentioned that I have 10% discount coupon code for Camtasia. If you want to try the software, go ahead to the link in the description, and don't forget to use my code to save your money. Okay, so let's go to my computer screen. Alright, so this is Camtasia video editor. The first thing, you have the screen recording here, right in the media folder. Okay, so if you want to import any video or screen recording for further editing, you want to go to the media tab, okay, and select video here at the media bin. And being mentioned that Camtasia has an asset library and also your own library here. By the way, you want to go to the media. Alright, and normally your screen recording will have the name like this, recording tree, stuff like that, and also the size and the media type. It is a screen recording, so you need to drag and drop it onto a timeline. Okay, for example, this is just an example, and you see here we have a webcam here, and this is the video of the screen or the screen recording, and inside the webcam there's the audio. This is the audio from the microphone, and inside the screen recording there is the audio, and it is the system audio. Okay, so first thing, if you want to cut and trim your video, there are two options for you. For example, if you want to trim the video of the webcam and the screen together, you want to select them on the timeline and then move your mouse to the edge of the video like this, and then just drag it to the left to trim. Okay, and you can do the same, drag it to the right, for example, so you can just grab the edge of the video here, drag it to the right for trimming. Okay, and this is the video. So this is how to trim video. By the way, how about cutting video? For example, if I want to cut this section, for example, if I want to cut this section, so we have a handle here, so we can just click here at the handle, the red handle, and then we select a range, stuff like that. So this is the selected range. So now you can hit this scissors icon to cut this section. Okay, just doing like this, and now it will cut this section. So that is the first way, and the second way to cut a section on the timeline is to just select the range like this, and then you can hit this button, or you can press Ctrl+X on your keyboard. Okay, so it do the same job, cut everything on the timeline, including top track and bottom track, stuff like that. So this is how to cut a section in Camtasia. And the other thing you want to do is to split the video or split the track here and then delete a section, right? If you want to split any section, you want to put the playhead here. For example, I can select everything here, and then I can press S on my keyboard to split, and I can select them again here, and then I can hit S to split them, and then I can delete them. Just press the delete button on the keyboard. Okay, and press Ctrl Z to go back, and I can report delete also. I can right click here and then select report delete. So this is how to cut and how to trim, and also how to split a video or a track in Camtasia. Okay, and the next thing you want to do is to add a text on your video or on your screen recording or stuff like that. For example, I can delete this thing and I can just leave the screen recording like this. And now, for example, at this position, I want to, okay, not this position, I think we should, okay, maybe. Okay, for example, at this position, I want to add a simple lower third here on my video. So it is very simple in Camtasia. By the way, there are two solutions for you. the first solution is to use the built-in template or the built-in lower third in Camtasia. So it is in the media folder. Okay, so it is in media, and now you need to select this option, Camtasia Access. Okay, and then you can find lower third right here. So there are many templates for you. Okay, just scroll down here. For example, normally I would select this option. I can, okay, for example, I can select this one. It is round bottom lower third. I can just drag and drop it right here on top of my video. Okay, and we mentioned that you need to download this lower third because it is in TextMeet library. Okay, so we have a lower third template like this, and we can play. Okay, so text goes here, and now for example, I want to show this is my YouTube homepage. For example, I can select the lower third right here, and then I can change the text, YouTube homepage. Okay, and another thing we can do is to customize the text inside. Okay, for example, this is the text. We can change the fonts and change the style, stuff like that, and we can reduce and increase the size, and we can change the shape color right here. By the way, when using a template, I think I don't want to customize them, by the way, but we need to correct the name here. Okay, and we mentioned that you can also open this group on the timeline. For example, if you want to open the group, you can just hit this plus button. So these are the material inside this group. Okay, so it's just a group of the text and the shape and also the animation and stuff like that, and you can close the group right here. Okay, so this is the first option to add text to your video in Camtasia. And there's another option. For example, here, if I want to add some simple text or stuff like that, I can just go to the annotation tab right here. So at the annotation tab, we have text, arrow, and shape, and we have spotlight and blur effect right here. So this is spotlight, and this is blur effect, and this is get motion. So where you can find the arrow and the rectangular, and also this is a keystroke. But for a simple text, we can go to this annotation. Okay, and this is simple text, and this is text with a call out or stuff like that. So now we can grab the text right here. For example, extend the duration, and we can change the color to something like red, like this, so it is easy to see. Okay, so I change it to YouTube video detail, stuff like that. Okay, and now I can add a glow, or I can add an outline to the text also. So I will go to the visual effect right here, and now I'm going to drag and drop a border so to this text. Okay, and next thing, it is very important, you want to select use alpha right here, so to create a border for your text only, and increase the size. Okay, by the way, I want to change the color of the outline to this side, to this color. Oh no. Okay, so I think yellow is good, but we want to reduce. Okay, and the next thing I normally do is to add behavior to this text. Otherwise, it is just a simple appear effect like this. Okay, and we want to add behavior, so there are many behavior here. Sliding, for example, we can just drag and drop it right here and have the effect like this. Okay, and if you want to adjust the speed of the animation or the behavior, and in and out and during of the behavior, you want to select the text right here and go to the behavior here. So this in, and this is during, and this is out. Okay, so there are many options for you for the speed, the offset, and direction, stuff like that, but I normally just leave it by default. Okay, so this is very simple, right? So this is how you can add text to your video in Camtasia. And the other thing I want to show you is how to add transition between your video. For example, you want to transition from from this one to another thing like this position. For example, I can make a transition from this screen recording to my video. For example, we have a video here. By the way, I want to silence the video, and we want to add a transition effect between this. Okay, so it's from the screen recording to the video, but normally I will transition from my video to the screen recording. So all you need to do is to go to the transition tab right here, and we have a bunch of different transitions. By the way, they divided the transition into different categories. For example, I can select wipe, and yeah, I can action wipe. I can select this, just drag and drop it right here, and now we have the transition like this. Very beautiful. Okay, so we can extend the duration of the transition or shorten the duration of the transition right here. Nice, right? So this is how it looks. Okay, and the next thing I want to show you is how to adjust your webcam, and also how to create a circle mask for your webcam. I think it is important when making tutorial video. So I'm going to delete everything and go back to my media, and for the screen recording I can use this one. Okay, so that is my webcam. So if you want to scale up the webcam, you want to click here at the edge of the webcam, and then you can scale it up like this. Okay, and I can silence the video. So now you want to add a circle mask around your webcam. It is very easy now. So you want to go to the visual effect right here, and then you want to scroll down here and find the mask. So just drag and drop it here, and then you can adjust the mask. Okay, make it bigger like this, and you want to make it bigger like this. And next thing, you want to scale down the mask to this position. Okay, so this is how to create a circle mask in Camtasia. And if you want to get rid of the mask effect, you can turn off the mask effect right here. So turn it on and turn it off, stuff like that. Or you can delete the mask right here. And for the mask, you have oval and also rectangle. So you have the rotate and opacity and blend and corner, stuff like that inside here. So you have more control of the mask. So this is how I add mask effect to my webcam. And if I want to go back to normal, I just want to split the video right here, and then I can delete the mask, and then I can scale up my video like this. And of course we need to add a transition effect here. For example, we can go to transition, and I can add transition effect like this. Okay, so that is how to add a circle mask to your webcam, and also how to adjust your webcam. And the next thing I want to show you in Camtasia is how to add the mouse cursor effect. For example, you have the screen like this, and you have the mouse here. If you want to add a cursor effect, it is very simple. Just go to the cursor effect here, and you have the cursor effect here, and we can add the highlight, and then adjust the size, like make it 20. And you can add sound effect when you left click and right click here. So this is left click, and this is right click. Okay, just add it here. And now when you play the video or the screen recording, when you left click and right click, you have the mouse effect. Okay, so that is how to add mouse effect in Camtasia. By the way, you have more option here. For example, if you want to change the pointer, or you want to add the custom mouse pad or stuff like that, you can do it in Camtasia also. Okay, and next thing, if you want to edit the audio, so I show you how to silence the audio, right? For example, I can just delete everything on the timeline, and then go back to my media, and this is the video, and you see here. So this is the audio, and now if you want to just increase or reduce the volume of the audio, it is very simple. Select it on the timeline. For example, I can select my webcam here, and then I can select the audio tab, audio property, and now you see the waveform or the line here. So this is to adjust the volume level of the audio. Okay, and you can also increase or reduce the gain right here also. So this is how to adjust the volume of the audio. And the next thing, if you want to add some audio effect like emphasize or audio compression or stuff like that, you can just select it here on the timeline, and then you want to click here at the audio effect. Okay, so in Camtasia we have the emphasize, which is very important. It will emphasize your voiceover. Okay, and we have the audio compression. We will balance the audio. When you speak too loud and when you speak too soft, it will balance it and make it in the middle. For example, I can add the audio compressor here, and then I can increase the volume here. So it's easy, right? And whenever I add a background music here, for example, I go to my media and I can find, okay, and find the music that I normally use, that is a night alone or stuff like that. So I can add the music here. Okay, by the way, you can add it here or here, it's okay, on top or at the bottom, it's okay. And now when I play the video, I can add the emphasize audio effect to the voiceover here. So go back to my audio and add the emphasize effect, so it will lower the volume of the background music here. By the way, I want to adjust it like this. Okay, right here. And now we want to write the title. So you see that my voiceover was emphasized, right? So this is how to edit and how to add audio effect in Camtasia. And the last thing I want to show you is how to export the video. By the way, I want to press Ctrl Z. So I want to split everything, just keep a small portion. Maybe I just want to keep just a small section of the video and audio like this. Okay, so in order to export your video, there are two options. The first thing, you want to export everything on the timeline, so just select the export option right here. Okay, and then you want to select local file, because there are many other things here at the export tab, but you want to select local file. And now you want to have a name here. For example, I can make it example. Okay, and next thing, you want to select the location, and this is a file type, but normally I will only select MP4. Okay, and the next thing is the advanced setting. So you want to go with the preset, so they have basic MP4, or they have basic zip, or basic MP4 with smart player. If you want to export your project and upload it to a website or stuff like that, you can go with MP4 with smart player. By the way, normally I would select basic MP4, and for the dimension I can keep the current project dimension, because my project is Full HD, so I can keep it. And the other is encoding. For the frame rate, I can keep it at 30 frames per second, because normally I love to have my tutorial video at 30 frames per second, but you can also select 60 frames if you want. And for the quality, we can select 60%, because with 60% it can maintain high video quality and keep the file size smaller. And for the keyframe every 5 seconds, I have no idea about this parameter, so I just leave it as default. And for the audio, I can make it at highest bitrate as possible. Okay, so it is 192. All right, and now we can click the export button to export the video. And whenever Camtasia finish exporting, it has a window like this, so we can open the file location to view our media. For example, I can open the file location. So this is my video. Okay, and we can play. Okay, so it takes about 5 minutes to export computer. So now on YouTube. So that is the first option to export your video in Camtasia. By the way, you can select a portion of your timeline. For example, like this, I can just make the handle like this. And so this is the selected portion. I can right click here and then export timeline selection. So we can export just a portion of the timeline in Camtasia, and the process is the same. So it has the same. We can select the file name, a save location, and stuff like that, and then we can click the export button. Alright, so that is how to make a tutorial video using Camtasia. I hope this video is helpful for you. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section below. If you are new here, consider to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. And don't forget to watch more videos on my channel to support me. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.